What's up, guys? Abel Streetcar Builds back at it again. It's been about 2-3 weeks since we went to the track and threw that freeze plug, but I haven't filmed much, but I have been busy. All right, we did try to patch up that freeze plug. I did do a little bit of work on the S10, and we do have a new motor in the machine shop for the Mustang. So today I'm just gonna, I don't know if you heard it in the Mustang when I was driving it through the pits. I heard a little squeaky, you know, I'll post a clip right there. What was going on? I don't know what it was. Never done it before. It sounds like it's in the rear end. We're gonna go ahead and check that today. In the S10, we're gonna go ahead and get under the S10, see what we need for the drive shaft, for the shifter, all that stuff. We're gonna go ahead and get that done today. And let's see how it goes, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the clip of us picking up the motor, tearing it down, leaving it at the machine shop while I go ahead and get this car out. Out of breath, guys, but we got this motor. All right, one of my good friends, Omar, gave it to us. So we came and picked it up. I'm here with Alex. And this is what we're gonna be rebuilding for the Mustang. We're not keeping anything aside from the short block. The heads, he's keeping the heads. He has them sold. But this is a Explorer motor. I think like a 98, 99 Explorer motor. So we're gonna go ahead and load this up, take it home and take it apart. We're about halfway there. We took out the top part. The cylinder walls are actually really good, aside from just dirt, but it's actually pretty good. It was actually really clean when I took the intake off. The cylinder walls are actually really good. And it's gonna go bore 30 anyways. The only thing I don't have is a damper puller to pull this damper off. And I think I just got one more bolt left to take this water pump off. But like I said, I can take the water pump off, but if everything's going, if I don't have the pulley puller, can't do nothing with it, guys. We're gonna go ahead and end it there for today, and then depending on how bad this weather that's gonna come in, I'll start back up tomorrow, if not in a few days. That's the first freeze plug that I plugged up. So we put it up on the air, guys, and it didn't make the noise. I did record putting it in drive, letting it spin. Didn't make any noise. I couldn't see if anything was twisted or broken or anything because of the slicks. The slicks aren't perfectly round. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is it could be just something rubbing, but we don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and take off the tire and do it again so I can see maybe if the axle looks maybe a little bit crooked, but maybe once I take off the tire, I'll see that maybe, you know, it could be just something rubbing on the inside. We'll find out. And there it is, guys, right there. Got some rubbing right here. We got some rubbing right there. This is mainly it, just here and here. Everything looks good on this side. Just right here, I'm guessing this was what was making the noise. But I guess we don't need to go any further. We're just gonna go ahead and massage this. Basically, just hit it in. We're gonna go ahead and hit this in and go back out, and I'll drive it around the block, see if it keeps making that noise. I went ahead and checked the passenger side, guys, and we had the same problem. It's crazy because when I put the tires on, there was no fitment issues, but I'm guessing with the weight transfer on the hit, you know, we did have some rubbing. Same spots. Oh, this one was a little bit more on this side, but you can see right there. So we're gonna go ahead and massage that too. Might as well just knock out both sides since we already have the car up. And we're gonna go ahead and go for a test drive afterwards and see what's up. That's what it was. I felt a little bit of rubbing right there on the turn. I heard it there again. So it looks like we're gonna have to go in there and really hit these. Car is working good, no problems, guys, aside from the rubbing in the back. But aside from that, working flawless. It didn't leak any water from the freeze plug that we patched up. Perfect. That's all what we needed. So at least we can go ahead and get back out there and enjoy the car before this motor comes in, because we are going to take it apart. It's going to take a few weeks to get it all perfect together, dialed in, everything. But now we're going to go ahead and jump to the S10. The S10, I did go a few days ago, or a few weeks ago. Actually, I didn't film anything, but I did try to clean up the wiring a little bit. This is we got here the water temperature, oil pressure. We got the volt. I got the V-belt pulleys, the brackets, everything. I didn't have none of that. I didn't have anything for the crank. So now we can finally turn on the car. We can actually turn on the truck now, leave it on, no problems. Aside from that, what we need to do is we do need to look under the truck, see what we need to go ahead and get this transmission with the cooler. I do have an oil cooler for the transmission, but as you can see here, I do not have any oil lines. So we're gonna have to go ahead and get those adapters, run some lines to the front, to the oil cooler. What we are gonna do also is check under for the shifter. It does have that Z-gate truck shifter. Works good, but it doesn't, I don't think it has the bracket. I have a bracket there. I need to go under there, see what I'm gonna need so I can go ahead and order those parts. And we'll measure the drive shaft, see more or less where the drive shaft is gonna be. And we'll go from there so we can go ahead and get this truck running, and we can go ahead and get some baseline runs on this. The 350 sounds healthy, completely stock. I'm pretty sure it is completely stock, aside from headers, intake, carburetor. But we're gonna go ahead and take this to the track, and we're gonna get some baseline runs. If it runs 14s, who cares? We're gonna take it, guys. So we got under the truck, guys. Perfect spacing on the yoke. Perfect. Drive shaft is in. That's one thing we don't have to worry about anymore. The other thing is, let me see here if I can get it. We are gonna need the lever for the Z-gate shifter. It looks like it used to be on there, and they took it off. This is not gonna work. So we're gonna go ahead and order that part. Another thing is we might order, let me see here, a new fuel tank, maybe a fuel cell. Get rid of this ugly dingy thing, and run some new fuel lines, some rubber fuel hose, EFI hose, all the way to the front. Just something simple, clean, better. And we'll do something about the exhaust too. You see here, only one of them is connected with like a Flowmaster 40 or something. And yeah, it needs to be cleaned up, but the engine has never been run or driven. It's just been parked, turned on once in a while. So that's it for down here. Let's go ahead and go to the top. Another thing, guys, we have the trailer on the side of the road. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there for a couple of days, because we do have a little project going on with the trailer that we're gonna go ahead and do. Let me see here, we can go. So what I've been doing is that the trailer has some real dingy old lights. I never mess with them. I just been using these stick-on lights. That's all I've been doing. I put the car in, put those lights on there, works, everything's good. But what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna go ahead and rewire the whole trailer. Yeah, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and rewire the trailer. In the next video, we're gonna go ahead and put brand new LED lights, bright. We're gonna go ahead and put some lights on the side. I think they're called, I don't even know what they're called. I think they're like spacer lights. I don't know, I guess to see how much space you got. But we're gonna go ahead and put brand new lights, back, sides, make it look legit, guys. Okay, it is a short video today, but I do have to get back on it. I do have some time off. I do have a list of the parts that I am gonna need for the S10. So I'm gonna go ahead and start ordering some parts so we can go ahead and get this truck on the road. I'm excited. The little 350 stout. So we're gonna go ahead and I wanna go rip it. All right, guys, so that's gonna go ahead and be it for today. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, do the whole thing. Laters, guys.